Hello, everybody. Cheers, dears. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We had a long weekend here in Canada. Don't know why there's a long weekend in August, but at least Labor Day, right? And then we got Canada Day. But August, we have August Day. Maybe I should do some research into my own goddamn country. Don't you think that might be a start? So anyway, today I want to talk about Rotten Ronnie DeSantis and how his campaign is not going. Shall we? Now, while you're here, why don't you just give me a thumbs up and push that little button there? Subscribe. That would be awesome. I would appreciate that. So anyway, let's get to the business at hand, shall we? So anyway, Rotten Ronnie does there. Rotten Ronnie, when he first started his campaign and going around, all he talked about was woke this, woke that, the woke brigade, wokeocracy, and the one that blew my mind, woke mind virus. Seriously? You know, who's got a virus? It's all but sunk his campaign. Because Princess Casey there, I think she's getting a little pissed off with the way things are running. Because last month there was 12 people fired off his campaign. 12 of them. And I think she had something to do with it, because since she's been on that bus, there's been a lot of, ooh, she's back. You know, it's like, it's one of those when she gets on the bus, it's like, yeah. So, I don't know if it's her firing him or what, but yeah. And she's not going to be happy because she won't be able to be the silent president if he gets elected. Because you know he can't run shit. She's the one chirping in his ear all the time. They talked about Hillary Clinton and Bill and her having an office in the West Wing. She actually did shit. Casey's not going to do stuff. She's going to burn books with bitches of bedlam. That's what she's going to do. She's not going to do anything worthwhile. It's all going to be Jesus this and Jesus that. And I say sweet suffering Jesus. That's what I say. But anyway, yeah, she's the one that's doing the planning and the scheming and running his campaign. She's doing it behind the scenes because she doesn't want to look pushy, but people say she is. Just saying. Yeah, she's getting rid. I think she got rid of those 12 people. I think it was on her say-so and stuff. And now it seems that he's fired his campaign manager now. You know who he put in there? His chief of staff. He's still the governor. He put in his chief of staff as his campaign manager. Like, this guy has nothing else better to do, right, in Florida than travel around with him on his campaign. Are you serious? That's what he's doing. And he's trying to, the more he doesn't want to be Trump, he's becoming Trump. The friggin' guy went and crashed a goddamn wedding while they were in Iowa. State Representative Taylor Collins got married. And all of a sudden they said there was an unexpected guest. Yeah, he wasn't even invited. He just shows up, I guess, because he figures he's Ron DeSantis. He can do what he likes, much like the orange Mango Moose Knuckle, right? How dare them? They insinuate themselves into everybody's life when nobody even wants them there. They smile and nod when they're there, but Jesus Christ, I guess people were brought up to be polite, but there's a limit, isn't there? Please tell me there's a limit. But anyway, it turns out, like on the campaign and stuff like that, it seems like she's the carnival barker, and he's the freak in the tent. That's what it's coming down to. She's the mouthpiece. But anyway, if you watched him speak, he's a boring old moldy dish rag. That's all he is. He just stands there, and when she's talking, he's just no expression on his face, nothing like, that's my wife, all proud. No, he's all pissed because she's got the limelight, but he can't find the limelight because he's dull as friggin' rat shit. I'm just saying. Now, he's initiated so many backdoor deals. He's trying to annihilate a whole community in the LGBTQ community. He's trying to annihilate all of them, including the adults that have free will to do what they want. Don't get me started on that. The abortion bill, passed that in the wee hours of the morning, so nobody else will know. You wake up in the morning, it's like, that. It's what, 6 weeks now? Excuse me? When did that happen? Yeah. Sneaky bastards. That's what that's all about. Telling corporations how they can, or better yet, how they can't run their business. Let's say, like, Anheuser-Busch. How about Disney? Yeah, well, Disney put him on bay, and hauled a lot of friggin' money out of the state. He's saying that they're the best state. They're not. They're falling in everything now. Education, economy. Their economy's tanking. Yeah, he's going to have to be off the campaign trail and be a goddamn governor. That's what they elected him to do. Within months, he was out there on the campaign trail as president. That's bullshit. I think they should at least have to do 2 years before they can campaign to do anything else. Just saying, that's just me. He can't even get traction against the Mango Moose Knuckle, who's been civilly held liable for sexual battery and sexual abuse on E. Jean Carroll. And he can't run up against that? Are you kidding me? Mr. Jesus boy himself there? Please, Jesus. Anyway, now it appears that his anti-woke bullshit is hauling his campaign down to hell. That's where that's going. It's not working out so well because Republicans are getting sick to death of hearing about woke, and all the shite that goes with it. They're sick to death of hearing it because, yeah, go listen to him speak, and he goes, words, woke, words, woke, words, woke. That's how he speaks. They don't want to go and listen to that anyway. Doesn't matter if it makes sense or not. He'll put woke in there as many times as he can. You think he's plugging his book or something. But anyway, he has fallen in the polls. Lord Jesus. When he first came out in May there, he was at 25%. Well, March he was at 29%. April he went up to 33% to Trump's 54%. May he went to 25% to Trump's 56%. And then in July he fell to 17% to Trump's 54%. Seriously. Now the polls say he wants to beat Trump so bad, he whipped up voters and got them all insane and going nuts again over COVID-19 and vaccines and stuff like that. And polls showed voters don't give a shit about COVID anymore. Even though there's an even worse strain come along. It was worse than Omicron. I had the Omicron. Not fun. But yeah, that's creeping up again because people are just, that doesn't count no more. It's all done. Well, I think it's going to count. It's going to get worse. He says he's trying to out-Trump Trump. You know, they should be neck and neck there because they're both disgusting bags of flesh, the pair of them. Anyway, then there's the NAACP. They are issuing travel advisories to LGBTQ and black people to not travel to Florida for their own safety. That should say a lot, shouldn't it? From don't say black to don't say gay to butting into everybody else's business. It's just so, that's not the democratic way. I'm just saying. Because, and teaching that enslaved people actually benefited from slavery because they learned a trade. Like it was on the job training or something. Seriously? What the hell is wrong with people? Just saying. And then Florida's, they got a new alimony law where the husband is urged to track his ex-wife's behaviors. So now, what are they going to do? Put monitors on her car and stuff like that? Tracking devices and everything else? I think that's a bunch of bullshit right there. I don't know if that'll get passed, but that's their new thing. The new alimony law allows and urges men to monitor their ex-wives' behavior. But in true Republican form, it's always somebody else's fault. Have you noticed that? It's Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, the woke mob, old people, young people, black people, brown people, Jewish people, immigrants, the economy, the southern border, because it couldn't possibly be him or the Republicans that just want to talk about shit and not get anything done. Could it? Anyway, Naughty Nana loves you. Be good, be safe. Be good to you first so you can be good to somebody else. I love you all. Mwah. Don't forget to subscribe.